Hi, my name is Luke Savage, and the title of my story is The Long Run. And this story is about a boy who dreams of becoming a professional track runner, and he goes through the struggles of wanting his dad's approval, and they'll go through the Great Depression crisis and all the things that happen after the stock market crash. And okay, I'll start reading. I've gotten pretty good at running now. I can run a mile and not be the slightest bit winded. Tryouts are in 2 days, and I hope that I make the team. It will at least give me another reason to run besides clearing my head. Today is tryouts, and I've never been more ready for anything in my life. Making the team means so much. It's the only thing that I've wanted for a while. During tryouts, I ran the hardest I've ever ran before. I'm pretty sure I outran every single person there. When the day was done, I felt so alive. I found a place where I belong. A few days later, they posted who made the team. As I go to check the team roster, to check if I made the team, I see a mix of sad and happy faces. There is a tightly formed circle around the paper, everyone wanting to see if they were good enough to make the team. The crowd slowly dissipates. Finally, I can go see for myself if I made the team. I already knew that I made the team, since several people congratulated me as they were walking away from the roster, but I had to see for myself. Sure enough, I see my name, Thomas Jones, varsity track team. This was the first time in a long time that I've actually been happy. I run straight home after school that day, hoping to catch my dad and tell him the good news. When I get home, I notice the cars parked in our driveway, which means that he is still home. I burst through the door, too excited to care about the noise I'm making. I go straight to his office where I know where he will be. I open the door to find him at his desk. I walk in, and for the first time in days I get to hear his voice. Hi, Dad. Hello, Thomas. Can you make it quick? I need to go back to work. I begin to tell him my good news. I'm talking so fast that I'm not even sure he can understand me. Halfway through my story, the phone rings. He picks it up without skipping a beat. Immediately, he's back to work mode as he motions for me to leave. I look at him, hurt, but the only thing I see is the back of his head as he turns around to continue his conversation. I hear a couple words from his phone call. I can already tell that he is investing in another stock. Lately, that's all that anyone has been doing. For the past 5 years, stocks have been going up, and people have been going crazy investing. But it doesn't matter. I just wanted my dad's attention for 1 minute. I slam the door as I leave his office, hoping to make him mad. I just wanted him to be happy for me. I hadn't gotten the slightest bit of affection from him ever since Mom died. The next couple of days, I ignore him on purpose. Not that I need to, since he hasn't even come home. I'm starting to get used to being alone. Every day after school, I have track practice. This is the only time that I have been happy. I'm faster than the other boys. Maybe that's because I'm the only one who's actually trying. I have my first meet in a couple days, and I'm ready for it. The night before my meet, I find that my dad's car is parked in our driveway. This is odd considering that he's never home. I walk inside, slightly excited. As I walk into the kitchen, I see him sitting on the counter. This whole situation is weird, but I take the opportunity. I have a meet tomorrow, just in case you wanted to watch, I say tentatively. Oh yeah, he says. Yeah, it's at school around 6:30, I tell him. I'll be there, he promises, and for now, I actually believe that he's going to be there. That was part of my story. And 3 questions. Was it hard to incorporate historical events into your story? Yes, it was a challenge to incorporate historical events without it sounding out of place or like I was just listing a bunch of random facts. What was the process of creating and writing your story? First, we had to research a topic from the Great Depression. Then we had to watch our classmates' video and write creative stories about them. Then we brainstorm topics or like characters and plots for our own story, and then we week by week we wrote a little bit of our story each day, I think. How did you pick this part of your story to read? Well, we divided into partners, and we each read over each other's stories and picked the part that we thought was most interesting, or yeah, was most interesting, or the part that you liked the most. And my partner was Leo, and since he's a much better writer than me, I decided to just, when he said that was his favorite part, or I'm not sure his favorite part, but where he liked that part, I just decided to go with it because I figured why not. Thank you.